Okay, I just want to get this like documented. We got all the scoping issues on the fucking method figured out, I think. So let's run this. God. Doubles it. The sound doubles it. Is it worth it? I sure hope so. If you have to mute it though to use it, it's not worth it. Look at that. It went back to 0. Added image. You have the wrong model name is what they have going on here. Cloud has the wrong model name in there, so when it switches, it's not recognized. I'm guessing you have the wrong model name. Model name for image to video. No model name listed. He's the expert. Okay, I wrote the program, so I guess that makes me more of the expert than him, but come on. Okay. Take 20, I think is where we're at, pretty much. I guess I should be able to just hard refresh. That'd be good. Should be changed on the page only. Alright, let's see. Oop. Yep. When I add the image, it's going to go to 0 again, because no, it's going to be perfect. Everything's set. Boink. All the images in there. That's interesting. It says text to video. Just to make this clear, I'm not sure how he labeled things, but this says text to video. I don't know if it's supposed to change when you add an image. I would expect it to. It's going to when we finalize it, but right now it says text. Let me add the picture now, and it stays in there. Generate with audio, it's going to double. Did not double. Feel like it should have. Oh, there's 2 generate with audios. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to tell him afterwards because I don't want to fix it now. I want to run one. Come on. Are you kidding me? totally crushing my groove here because this is taking too long for this one installation. And the expert should have known what to deal with right now. Should have installed this in about 5 minutes. Maybe the skill is terrible. I don't know, but I hope he read it. I think he read it. I mean, come on. What? The checkbox. So, model config extra fields creates another one. That checkbox has never been there before. Yeah, he gets one last chance pretty much. And it's not that I'm being mean, it's just that I can't sit and work with a node that's not getting the picture for any more time. The next one that comes along will invariably, they just know exactly what's going on. It's kind of weird. They get stuck in this groove where they're following incrementally the wrong path, and then a fresh set of eyes just realizes what the issue is right off the bat. So I don't think it hurts their feelings, to be honest. But you never know. I mean, maybe they'll learn from it. Okay, so I'm gonna just log in again. I'm gonna rock it. Right back here. That should have doubled, I think. Oh no, generative audio should double it. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is as close as we ever got. That's really ridiculous, though. Everything's good except for that. We're so close. I'm just gonna let him figure that last thing out. It's the most ridiculous thing because just check what is referencing for credits, what it's reading, or it's checking it. Look for differences in verbiage. I mean, I'm seriously frustrated with that. That's why I typed that hard, because I'm so mad. Not mad or frustrated. I type so much harder when I'm frustrated. Don't think that it gets through, but so what the hell? Fucking a new browser. Is that really? That's the result? The solution here? Come on. Sounds like you're out of ideas, to be honest, but whatever. If this does it, I will eat my words. Opening browser. New session. Figure it out. God. No, I mean, that was a... I don't even know what he's looking at. He should be checking to see what it's referencing with the toast. I mean, come on. That mobile app published so I can take a look and see what it looks like. Run it through its paces a little bit on the phone, which I've never done yet. I've done everything on the desktop because Expo's kind of a pain in the ass to get things published to. At least for me, I get tons of errors. Like it's like compiling a fucking TypeScript program, which I guess is what it is basically. But anyways, come on. New context. Maybe this guy's just gonna be like, oh, there's a problem. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sure it's... The credits are not being passed or counted or even... Yeah, not even counted, I'm betting. They're being initialized to 0 and then they're not being counted. Or they're not being counted, so that's why it says 0. First thing you gotta check. You can't just assume that I'm not restarting the session and logging out and in, which is what that last cloud was doing. He just thought I was making mistakes and didn't check the main reason why it would say 0 credits. Session isn't being persisted. So here he's checking the authorization first, which was the main hint we had the whole time. We're getting 0 credits. Yeah, that means there's something wrong. It doesn't know who I am, doesn't understand the session. He came in and saw that right away, like, yeah, there, I see that. Shit. Google Auth is gonna fuck everything up. Hope not. Specific to the dev account and specific to development environment, so does not affect anything else. So we've moved to the Google authentication, which is great because you can log out and log back in with a different Google account, whereas Replit was automatically logging in with the last one that you did. Like for a week, it would do that straight. It would the cookie wouldn't clear. There you go. See, I hate to cut clouds off at the knees. You know, after they've worked so long to try to fix something, but the next intelligence that comes through looks at it from the correct angle and not the meandered, torn, worn angle that that these little iterations have originated from. No, it takes a holistic view, looks back and goes, oh, well, here's the main problem. So what's the actual main cause of this? Not like, that little thing was different, so now we're going to go do a little more steps this way. Not to say that always happens, but almost invariably when an issue persists like that, and all these little steps are taken, and it's been like 10, 15 iterations, it's because they're lost. They're lost in their own little micro world right there. They're not looking at the whole picture. Okay, so I'm gonna just try it again, I guess. Yeah. What I did 100 times already. Well, 20. Let's be honest. 20 times. Boom. Good job, sir. Now, what I mentioned there the whole time about having pretty much knowing what was going to happen if we brought a new guy in, that's the kind of thing that you're not going to even logically think is correct. My thinking is not what you expect when you're dealing with artificial intelligence. But there is definitely you adapt to their way of thinking, and you understand where their flaws are, and it eventually just becomes a feel, like, you know, because you've come across this pattern before. You're learning the way they are, the way they've learned through patterns and recognition. But our patterns of recognition of patterns is better. It's better than theirs. It's more intuitive, partly because we don't have as good of logic. So we don't have that good logic to overturn our intuition. Our intuition, which is more often right than wrong, they're not allowed that because they have too much logic, which is really strongly ingrained in them. That's my theory. Evens the playing field a little bit. I don't know. What are we doing here? Yep, he's publishing to Expo. I will post something about this app before we publish it, which is starting to look like it might be tomorrow, maybe tonight. But I'll publish a sneak peek of it. X or Facebook or something, or both. Okay, have fun publishing and compiling that thing, because Expo's not been easy to deal with, but I just don't have much experience with it. Okay, guess what? We got something. There it is. Okay, expect to have like player controls show up with a timeline, with a video, and that's something that's missing. We did install these buttons yesterday and organized them. I didn't realize we had taken away the whole player situation in the return, and I can't even increase the size of this. Before there, we would just hit the full screen button and get full screen, but now there's nothing there. What the in our snapshot, what is this? First, last capture. This was not what we had. This is old. This is old build. Oh man. I really hate to go over that again. That took us hours to get this figured out. But this does not look right. I mean, these buttons look right, kind of. These are supposed to be just icons though, not buttons. But it's definitely something that we did last night. And then this is crap. This is not the way it's supposed to be. First, last, capture. No. And then it comes up here over on the right. What the heck? Yeah, this looks like old build stuff. Basically over engineered to make it more complicated than it has to be. Look at this. Look at all these buttons. You know, there's a timeline. Where the timeline is, you hit the snapshot, that's the frame you got. You download it, you do whatever you want with it. You set it as. But here, I don't even know. I don't even understand what they expect from me here, to be honest. Saving frames to gallery. Okay, well, this is crazy. Frame saved to gallery. What is this? Frame saved. Yeah. I want to view the video. Really is all I want to do here, and I can't do that. Oh boy, let's just see what it looks like. So now I have to explain everything about what we did last night and why these aren't supposed to be here and what it's supposed to look like, even though we did it last night. I think I let it go. I didn't double check it, so now I have to rework it today. And boy, I don't feel like I'm in a good mood today. It doesn't sound like it, does it? I'm in a great mood, actually. Lots of stuff is getting done. But yeah, rework is maybe the worst thing a developer can hear. That's not right. Video 1767. There it is. With sound. Let's see if we get the sound. Nice. Neo Tokyo Times system class. Oh, don't get me started about text in AI videos. I think we all know the story there. There's no volume here either, so we're getting cheated. Okay, I guess that is gonna make it take 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, whatever it's gonna take.